see a police commissioner come back and definitely see some work done, not a lot of lip service.
Next question is Michael Ann Busey.
When you look at many of our schools, you'll see that the teachers don't reflect the population of the schools. And it's very important when you're working with children for them to be able to be taught by teachers who are like themselves and who expect them to be successful. Can you tell me what you will do to address this problem and increase diversity in these schools?
Ms. Pepe.
Well, first of all, I disagree with you. I disagree. I think these teachers in our schools, and I worked in many, many schools as a paraprofessional, and let me tell you something, they treat these kids beautifully. It doesn't matter. They want to educate our kids. Now, do we have bad teachers? You bet your life we do. Do we have bad principals? Yes, we do. The principals are not holding the teachers that are not good accountable. And then that goes right up the ladder. They protect people. Do we need more minority men? I have been saying that since I was a paraprofessional. We definitely need more minority men in the elementary level. I know where we need the people to work. Are you asking me if I'm going to go out and recruit? Yes, but they also have to go to college. They have to do the same thing as everybody else, and these kids have to learn. And yes, they do have to learn from people of their own color, but it's also good the other way around too.
Mayor Sarno.
Michael Ann, the most special relationship is between a student and a teacher. I remember all my good teachers and professors. You want the best possible teacher, no matter what creed, color, or background. I'm proud to say that we went well over the 90 percentile. We were in the low 80s before as far as teacher qualifications and efficiencies as we move forward. There is some headway. We do have pockets of success. As we look forward, suspension rates are down 12.4%. As far as the moving forward, as far as other activities, we do recruiting, whether for a specialized teacher or minority teachers who move forward. But like you, I want the best possible teacher as we move forward on that. That's the key. You got to have the best possible teacher. And I don't envy what teachers do. I respect what they do, because many a times the foundation was laid at home and teachers were there to hone your skills. But that relationship is dynamic as you move forward. And again, suspensions are down, and arrests are down 20.4%. So we are starting to make some headway. You just want a teacher, whether black, white, green, yellow, or red, that gets that twinkle in your kid's eye. That's what you want, and that's what we'll continue to move forward with.
Mr. Tosado.
Thank you. Again, the question was, what will we do to create increased diversity within the Springfield Public Schools? I mean, I agree with both Mayor Sarno and School Committee Woman Pepe that, and I think with all of you, that the best thing that we want for ourselves and for our children is a teacher that really cares about the student, that's going to educate the student to help them reach the success in life, regardless of nationality or culture. I mean, I think that's what we want. We want our kids to be successful, and we want them to have good teaching experiences. Having said that, though, I think we're at an opportune time. Right now, many of the teachers that we have in our public school system are reaching retirement age. I mean, that's just a fact. It really is. Over the next coming years, we have an opportunity to go out there and really recruit top teachers, to teach our students. I think that diversity will happen naturally because we have many people of all nationalities going into education, and particularly people of color. So I think that's going to happen naturally, but I agree. I do believe that there is importance in diversity. Thank you.
Next question, Mr. Andrew Melendez.
You're always going to hear from the Latino Chamber of Commerce, where's the economic development, and where's the jobs? This person is asking, in terms of creating jobs, it was over a year that I reviewed on the city website that a new data center will be opening and it would create over 300 jobs. Where is that plan? And if that plan is not in place right now, I would like to ask, how and where are we going to be creating jobs for the residents of Springfield? Not just jobs, but the residents of Springfield.
Mr. Tosado.
Well, frankly, I don't know where we're at with the data center. It is moving forward. I mean, the funding is there. The governor has made a selection. Congressman Neal was very involved with that. So the data center is moving forward. Relative to its development, I'm sure the mayor will be able to answer that more concretely. Obviously, the real question is in terms of where is it at? Where is it at in terms of hiring status? Is there going to be a push, an aggressive push to get Springfield residents to be employed? And I believe that's a real question. And I suspect it's not going to be completed prior to January rather of 2012, where I'll be the mayor at the time. And I can tell you that we've on the city council we pushed an REO, responsible employer ordinance, which requires that for city projects require city residents to be hired. There is also an inactive ordinance on residency, and we'll be taking a look at that to make sure that Springfield folks get Springfield jobs.
Thanks, Jose. The data center is moving forward. We've had meetings. It's a state project, and I've had meetings with Kevin Kennedy of Congressman Neal's office, where we brought in some minority developers and minority job aspects to let them know and meet with the federal and state individuals that are running that project that moves forward. So that's a key project there. The REO is something that I supported and signed as far as the responsible employers ordinance that we put forth on it. And the criteria is that we're always looking to push for qualified individuals, no matter what creed, color, or background, for opportunities, whether it's small business or major projects that are going forward. But we have had meetings, and again, this is a state project, a federal project also, and there's guidelines and stipulations, and we always put forth what are your stipulations as far as hiring Springfield residents, whether black, white, yellow, red. What is stipulation? If they are qualified, everything equal, that's where I am. Everything equal, you always try to stay local, and you try to stay with Springfield. Well, it's vendor or resident. If they're qualified and it's equal, you move from there. So we have had discussions on that, and we look forward to getting Springfield people jobs.
Ms. Pepe.
Wow. I don't know how many waivers Mayor Sarno has given to people that work in the city to move out of the city to live somewhere else. Now let me tell you another little story. His promise was to hire Springfield residents. Well, we have a mail delivery job. Mail delivery. The gentleman working in there worked there 9 years, earned $30,000. A note came from somebody's office. The mayor's ex-campaign manager from Long Meadow got the top job for $45,000, and the guy that worked there for 9 years didn't. So let me tell you, don't believe everything you hear. The people in Springfield are not getting hired. And his wife works in the city earning approximately $100,000. He lives in Long Meadow. Now, if that doesn't make everybody upset, it makes me upset.
Next question, Ms. Ida Flynn.
This question was for Mayor Sarno, and I would like to hear answers from everyone, but it was directed at Mayor Sarno. Can you hear me? Hello? You hear me now? And oh. Can you hear me now? Yes. The question is, it was directed to Mayor Sarno, but I would like to answer from the other angle. If you are so much for youth development, why did your administration not allow a wait to be a part of the recent grant process? And I would like to know from the others. What process are we in? There was a grant process.
Since the question was directed at Mayor Sarno, we're going to have Mayor Sarno answer it, and then we will have a 1-minute rebuttal from the other two panelists. Mayor Sarno.
I don't get into specifics, but there are qualifications for CDBG or HUD grants, and there's timelines. First of all, you have to apply, so I don't know if they did apply.